Have you ever wondered why your YouTube channel is not growing? You could be making one of the most critical mistakes an entrepreneur can make that is costing you both time and money. And it's not your fault. There are many experts on YouTube telling you to do it. So this week, a girl that I recently started coaching sent me a message sharing her frustration with her retention rate. Retention rate basically means how long somebody stays on your video from the moment they click on it. So if they stay and watch the whole video, that's 100%. If they leave halfway through, that's 50%. So in her case, within 30 seconds, 50% of the viewers had already clicked off. In this video, I'm going to be sharing exactly what her critical mistake was and the 3-step process you can use to make sure you don't make the same mistake so you can start generating leads and attracting high-paying clients. Now you may be saying, okay, she needs to fix her intro. You would be right, but we already worked on that. We already adjusted and fixed her intros and her hooks to make sure that she can keep viewers interested in the beginning. She thinks it's her thumbnail, but after I analyze her channel, I realize it's actually much more foundational, much deeper than that, and one that you actually may be making. So quick question. Let's say you're training for a marathon. Are you going to Walmart to buy shoes, or you're going to the New Balance or Nike store? Let's say you have a heart problem. Are you going to get surgery from your general physician or a heart surgeon? All right. You see where I'm going with this? Well, one more example. Let's say you're a doctor and you're opening up your new clinic. Are you going to hire a graphic designer for your logo, or the person who identifies themselves as the logo designer for medical clinics? So I think you might have seen where I'm going with this. She's done a great job. Over the last few years, she's uploaded over 100 videos. The problem, though, is that she has videos about finance, beauty, mindset, investing, all right, different budgeting, all right? So somebody, for example, might have found her channel from a beauty video. They really enjoyed that video and they thought, man, she has great content. Let me subscribe so I can get more. And the problem is next week, they get a video about budgeting. All right. Now, though that person might be interested in both, it is very unlikely. When somebody subscribes to you, they expect that same type of content from you. All right. So that sends very bad signals to YouTube when you release that next video. And so YouTube, when you first publish a video, they push it out to your main audience first, and then they will try to find new audiences to publish it to, but only if the main audience that subscribe to you, they're supposed to be your most loyal followers, they show your content to them first. Now, if they are not clicking on it, half of them are gone within 30 seconds, guess what that tells YouTube? This is not a great video. Therefore, those bad signals, YouTube believes them, because why would somebody else like it if the people who follow you, who know you, don't even like it? Now, I ran into the same exact problem a few weeks ago. I have another channel where I talk about my lifestyle and travels, and I attempted to post a video about how to use YouTube for your business, how to generate leads on YouTube and attract high-paying clients. That video was the worst performing video I've ever had on that channel. Normally, my videos have at least 75% retention rate after 30 seconds, which means within 30 seconds, 75% of the people are still watching. That video went down to 44%. I had more dislikes on that video than ever. I had people unsubscribe because of that video. And the views obviously were very low because YouTube can pick up on the signals that they're getting. They're getting feedback from the performance of your videos with your main audience first. If that group says this is not a good video, YouTube will never show it to anybody else. And this is why it's important that you niche down. So before we dive into how to actually niche down properly, I need to address a main concern. So many people always ask, but doesn't that mean that now I have less people to target, that my audience becomes too small? So many years ago, I actually had a very successful business doing 7 figures selling on Amazon. And because of that, I was part of a mastermind. In that mastermind, I got to meet many famous, many successful people. One of them is, you might know him, Jeff Hoffman. He's actually the founder of Priceline.com. And you know those little machines that actually print your boarding pass at the airport? He actually created them. So, anyways, we went to watch a baseball game together in Cleveland, Ohio. And while we're watching the game, we're eating, and I asked him, "So, what is one tip you can give me to actually grow faster?" All right. And what he said was, become known for one thing. Too many people try to appeal to the masses because they assume more people equals more money. And that's actually very counterintuitive, because the more people you target, if you try to talk to everyone, you talk to no one. The less people you talk to, the more focused your marketing message becomes, the more you connect on a deeper level with your target audience, the more money you will make. And you've heard this quote, niche down to blow up. The riches are in the niches. And that's exactly why. So he said, become known for one thing. Now, it doesn't mean you have to stay there forever. Later on, you can branch out slowly. But the thing is, once you become known for one thing, once you own a problem and you become the leader in that space, you become associated with success. And once you are associated with success, or as a successful person, you can take that wherever you go, and people will automatically trust you and do business with you a lot more. For example, Elon Musk. Elon Musk is known for being a great businessman, all right, a visionary. He thinks big. He makes things happen. Now, if Elon Musk decided to direct a movie, do you think it would do well? Probably. You would most likely go watch it, not because Elon Musk has a long history of directing movies, but he is success in your mind. So you automatically assume this movie will be great. And the same thing happens. Once you become known for one thing, once you become the leader in anything, it could be very tiny, automatically everything else becomes easier. So I was recently watching an interview with, I'm not sure if it's the CEO or the founder of AppSumo, which is a tool for businesses. And he said, initially, they were targeting many different demographics, many different types of business owners. All right. And eventually they decided to focus on just one. All right. Now, many people might assume if you focus on just one, you're alienating everybody else. You're going to lose all the other customers. No, they didn't have to do that. In fact, he said, the moment they actually focused on that one person, they changed all their marketing, all their messaging was directed to only one person, only one group. They tripled their sales. All right, so let's get to the good part. Let's talk about how do you actually niche down properly. It's a 3-step process. So step 1, you're going to ask yourself a set of 3 questions. Number 1, what could you talk about for hours? Everybody has one thing that you talk about with everyone, all your friends and family. You cannot stop talking about it, and you can talk about it for hours and never get tired. What is that? Number 2, what do others come to you for advice on? There's one thing that I'm sure everybody in your family or your friends know that you're actually good at it, and they come to you when they need advice. What is that? And number 3, and this is a big one, what is one problem that you have overcome for yourself that you can help others solve? Because the only reason people pull out their wallet, the only reason people spend money is to solve a problem. So what is the problem that you are going to help others solve? And you must be very clear on that one. And those 3 questions should guide you towards the right niche where it's not just about the money, but it's about something you will enjoy making. Because the last thing you want to do is try to start a business around something that you will not enjoy 5 years from now, because you will quit when things get hard, and they will. Now, step 2. Here's a very simple sentence for you to fill out that will make everything else easier. I help blank, your avatar, achieve blank, their desired outcome, without blank, something they want to avoid. Now, here's a tip. Don't be afraid to really niche down with this one. The more specific you are, the better. Now, let's go over some examples. So let's say you're in the fitness industry. You could start with, I help busy professionals get in shape and feel energized without spending hours in the gym. Okay, so remember, I help who? Who is your avatar? Busy professionals, what do you help them achieve? Get in shape and feel energized. What is it they really don't want to do? Because they do want to get in shape and feel energized, but they don't want to go to the gym for 2-3 hours a day, or even one. They don't want to go to the gym. So the more you can actually tackle those objections, the things they really don't want to do, it will be a no-brainer for them to actually pull out their wallet and buy whatever you're selling. All right. So for fitness, I help busy professionals get in shape and feel energized without spending hours at the gym. Number 2, let's say you're in gardening. I help new homeowners cultivate beautiful and thriving gardens without needing prior experience or a green thumb. Many of you guys might want to have a garden, but you have no experience. That person will help you do that. And it's a new home and you want to make it beautiful and you want to make sure you do it right the first time. Number 3, travel. I help new homeowners cultivate beautiful and thriving. What? Oh, I messed that one up. All right, so travel. I help budget-conscious travelers experience exciting destinations without breaking the bank. Many people want to travel, but they don't have the cash, they don't have the funds to do all the traveling they want to do. This person, they will help you experience exciting destinations without breaking the bank. What's your excuse at that point? So step 3, the last step, is to create content that fulfills that promise. Whatever it is that you just wrote here on your statement, make sure you create content that fulfills that promise and put it everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean on your channel banner, on your bio or your about section. This is that statement that people will see that will make them say, this is the person I need to follow. This is the problem I have. He is helping exactly people like me who have that problem, and he's making it easier for me. At that point, I have to subscribe. I have to check out whatever he's selling, because if I need to really fix this problem, he's the guy. And this is just the first step for creating a channel that attracts your ideal clients. There are many other things that go into this. If you want a full step-by-step 4-week plan for creating a profitable YouTube channel, check out this video next. It will walk you through only the bare necessities and the fastest way to create a channel that generates leads for your business for years to come.